parents of Charles Byers, who was killed by officers while under a mental health order, has filed a multi-million-dollar lawsuit against the hospital and police department they claim are responsible for his death. Investigative reporter Tyler Lane has been digging into this story from the very beginning and joins us now to break down the family's allegations.
Well, the family of Charles Byers is suing HCA's Chippenham Hospital and the City of Richmond for $35 million. The complaint, filed today in federal court, alleges that the defendants ultimately contributed to a wrongful death.
I can't believe we live in a country where you can be mentally ill, you can be in the care of doctors, and you can wind up dead like this. It's an injustice, and it needs to be righted.
Righting a wrong. That's what the family of Charles Byers says they hope to achieve by taking legal action against the systems and individuals they believe are responsible for their son's death. The attorney for Peggy and Michael Byers filed this complaint in the United States Eastern District Court on Wednesday. It claims that HCA's Chippenham Hospital and the City of Richmond violated Byers' federal civil and patient rights, used excessive force, unlawfully arrested him, and acted with gross negligence.
He was treated like a criminal for having a mental illness, and that's really sad.
On July 5th, Byers, who suffers from schizoaffective disorder, was suffering a mental health crisis, so his mother took him to Chippenham Hospital. Once there, records show that Richmond police placed him under an emergency custody order because he was wandering around and appeared confused. On July 6th, a Richmond magistrate issued a temporary detention order, meaning Byers was to get treatment at a psychiatric facility for up to 72 hours. He secured a bed at Chippenham's Tucker Pavilion that same day. And that's where Peggy and Michael Byers believed their son would remain, until they got a knock on their door less than 48 hours later from Chesterfield police officers.
And told us there had been an altercation with Charlie, and he had been shot and killed by Chesterfield County Police. And I said, well, that's not possible because he's at Tucker. He's currently being treated for mental illness.
What they didn't know, according to court documents, was Byers had been arrested by Richmond police the evening of July 6th, removed from the hospital, and released by a magistrate back into the public. The lawsuit details what allegedly happened, according to body cam footage. It says hospital staff were trying to move Byers to a different floor, but he did not cooperate while in a delusional state. So, staff called in an on-site RPD officer. That officer allegedly never investigated Byers' mental health status, but he proceeded to threaten to arrest Byers if he did not get on the elevator. When Byers still did not cooperate, the complaint says the officer pointed a taser at him and said, "Do you want to go to jail or do you want to go to the second floor?" A nurse then said, "At this point, we just want you to take him away." The officer responds, "Was it you who he kicked?" The nurse says, "Yes." The lawsuit alleges that video does not show Byers kicking anyone and claims the officer and nurse fabricated an assault charge so that they could remove him.
The RPD's ignorance of these federal regulations and federal statutes allowed HCA Chippenham, who should have known, to use the RPD officers to violate patients' rights.
When the arresting officer was later asked why Byers was at the hospital, the officer allegedly replied, "I have no idea."
I used to trust that the hospital would take care of my son, that it was someplace where he could go and be safe and get better. But that's not the case. I don't ever believe that anymore.
On July 8th, Byers was shot and killed by Chesterfield police when they say he attempted to break into homes less than a mile from his house. He had picked up a hatchet from a garage, and when confronted by police, they say he refused to drop it. Byers' parents say police then fired 6 gunshots at him. His temporary detention order still active when he died.
So he died in the street. And that breaks my heart.
We'll always suffer. He should be here with us right now, living his life, and we shouldn't be having to deal with this. So we just hope that the outcome of this will be some sort of meaningful change.
And more than 4 months later, the Chesterfield Commonwealth's Attorney's Office has still not made a decision on whether or not to prosecute the officer who shot Byers because they say the police investigation is still ongoing. I did reach out to HCA and the City of Richmond for a response to the allegations in the lawsuit. HCA says they cannot comment yet because they haven't seen the complaint. I have not yet heard back from the city. In the studio, I'm Tyler Lane, CBS 6 News.